Oh. What's up, fam? Welcome to Let Us Speak Truth. I'm your host. We got the panel on here, and we got my boys in here from Thought Candy. We got the Millionaire Mindset, and we got Philly in here.
What's going on, people?
If y'all ain't heard of Thought Candy, join them on YouTube. They do so much stuff. They have today's topics. They do relationships. They do all kind of things. So join them and promote, because I'm all about that, and that's my family.
Appreciate that.
Absolutely. Today's topic, y'all, is dating multiple people good or bad? What is your feelings on that? Well, before I say that, let me ask. In the history of dating, have y'all ever dated just 2, 3, 4, or 5 people?
No.
No? Okay. Tootie?
2, 3.
2, 3.
Yeah.
Okay.
2 and 3. Okay, 2 and 3.
Wait. Hold on. Let's talk about dating. So is dating sexual?
Nope. Dating is
No. Well, then,
maybe not.
That's right. It could be different. That's my whole point. So 2 men were feeling you at the same time, and you was kind of feeling them and trying to get their vibe, right?
Yeah, trying to decide which one I wanted, what I was gonna do.
That's right. Okay. Mr. Millionaire Mindset in Philly, how y'all feel about it? Like, did y'all ever date like multiple women in your past?
I'm gonna give it to you, Mr. Mouthpiece.
Yeah. I've had a pretty crazy history of keeping my options open. Let's just say that.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Okay. Was it dating though, or was it just you just had a little something come through?
See, that's the difference.
It was more than just a jump off. I mean, we might have hit a movie. We might have went to dinner. You know what I'm saying?
So is that considered dating? Or y'all already knew what the deal was? It was like, we already know what's up. She kind of already knew what was up. She knew what was up. You knew what was up.
What if we were getting to know each other? Then we were trying to figure out what was up. You know
I'm asking you. I'm just saying, bro.
I mean, wait. So you was dating 2 different people trying to figure each other out?
I might not have had any intent on a relationship at
there
that time.
We go.
Like I said, I was keeping my options open. If somebody happens to vibe with me and we gelling like that, then it might be a consideration of not seeing anybody else. But otherwise, yeah, I was keeping my options open.
So when you keep your options open, do you vibe off energy? Do you vibe off what they're doing for you, or do you vibe off of basically, can this really click? Can I fucks with this one, like, for long term?
Yeah, I mean, you get past an age where it's more than just how she looks and how big the booty is and all that, right? She's got to have some conversation.
You married to my girl now. Let's talk about your old.
I'm taking you back to the day. You know what I'm saying? I had my eyes set on certain things, but your conversation had to be, up to par too. You had to be something intriguing to make me want to mess with you, other than just the physical aspect.
Absolutely.
If we could have some conversation and you got pop back and you got a little mouth, that's intriguing to me. I want to find out if you can back up all the shit that you talk.
Right. Let me ask you,
what I'm saying?
In today's world, if a woman was dating 2 men, right? Let's say she was dating 3 guys, and she didn't tell you she was dating 3 guys, but she was just, she's trying to figure it out because she's never done it before. How would y'all know if y'all were the only one that she was dating, or if there was multiple? Would you just directly ask, or would you just?
We have to define dating though. I mean, like Tootie said, we actually gotta define dating. What is dating? I mean, we actually made a commitment with each other that we're dating.
No.
You're talking about what's your name? Because it says it's Philly.
That's
Philly, yeah. Just call me Philly.
Okay, so if so you can be getting to know a lot of different people, and then when you start to actively date somebody, and then you're exclusively dating somebody, whether you're like getting in, you're having sex, you're spending a lot of time with that person, it really determines which way it's going. So you can be dating or meeting and going out with different people, but if you're dating somebody, are you exclusively dating this person, or are you exclusively dating a bunch of different people, or are you just having sex with a whole bunch of different people? Because this is, I mean, this is kind of broad. So it's kind of, I just want to kind of bring it back to where we're at, because I don't have the capacity to talk to a bunch of different guys.
Right.
And so it's like, I can only do one guy at a time, because a lot of times when a woman is talking to multiple people and multiple men, it's stereotyped as the woman's a hoe. And then we gotta touch on the basis that if you're courting someone, is different from dating someone. Courting and dating is definitely different as well. So I don't know, kind of.
That's where I was going with it. We got to define dating. Are we just getting to know each other? We've already made ourselves exclusive to each other.
Okay, let me ask you this. Okay, so dating, let's just say, okay, I meet somebody, right? And they cool as hell. And we start talking on the phone. But then I meet somebody else a week later and we just talking on the phone. And both of them, I went on a date with them one time, let's just say. How do I tell each of them that I'm dating both of them, or do I just pull back as a female? I'm not sexing them, neither of them. We're just dating. So how would you guys want that woman to proceed? Would you want to feel like you're the only one, or would you want her to tell you the truth?
Nah, I would rather know. Let's have that conversation. You know what I'm saying? Because if we keeping it open, we're keeping it open. You should be
exactly.
I wouldn't say.
Would you want to know because you're talking to other people?
No.
Well, here's the thing,
necessarily.
Nita. Let's have a conversation, and I want to see where you stand and see where I stand, and see if we can come to a mutual agreement of how this is going to work with us getting to know each other. Does that mean it needs to be solely me, or does it mean we getting to know each other? There's a possibility that it could be, but I'm not locking you down. I'm not cuffing you to say you can't talk to nobody else. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
Let's talk. What do we agree on? What's the mutual agreement that we're coming to?
And see, my thing is, you can do whatever you want to do till y'all decide y'all gonna start sexing. And that's like, if you gonna go out with whoever you want to, because nothing changes until somebody open their legs, in my personal.
Okay, let me ask you a question. Okay. I got a homegirl. I got a homegirl who dated 3 guys, and she slept with 2 of them because she's never done this before. She was married for like 5 years, and she had 3 previous relationships. So now she's dating 3 guys. She sexed 2 of them. And now she's confused because she doesn't know which one she's supposed to go to. And my advice was, who do you vibe with better? Who do you vibe with?
Don't get sex confused with a relationship. You know what I'm saying? Because they're 2 different things.
I agree.
Y'all catch feelings. You got to catch flights like our girl before we started the call. I mean, you got to determine what that is. What is this? What are we doing here? And it doesn't necessarily have to mean it's a relationship, especially for guys. You know what I mean? It's the moment. Don't get it twisted.
So that's what I'm saying. You guys have mentioned something about if you guys start sexing, then that's a whole different thing. Why is that a whole different thing when guys do it every day?
No,
Miss Tootie, come on.
That's what I was asking you, Miss Tootie. Tootie said, once you open your legs, you're having sex. Then now we're dating. Is that necessary? Is that necessary the factor? So what is it?
That's not what I said.
Okay, what did you say? Go ahead.
That's not what I said.
Okay,
I said you can do anything you want to do until somebody opens their legs.
Okay, and when that happens.
No, because this is the thing. That's when things get awkward. So if you are transparent up front and you be like, I'm gonna sleep with you, I'm gonna sleep with him, I'm gonna sleep with him, then that's what you can do. But if you decide, oh, I'm not gonna say anything until, and then they be like, well, I thought it was just me. And then you see what I'm saying? That's where the confusion comes in. So you could be in the same room with all 3 of these guys, and ain't nothing's wrong until you start sleeping with one of them, because that one feel like he got to prove something to the other people. That's been my experience.
So let me ask the men on here. If a woman was to tell you, I'm just dating right now, and let's say Sean and Philly, you had, well, I can't even use y'all because y'all are partners and that's just dirty. Let's say, Sean, you had a homeboy, not even a homeboy, you just knew somebody that the girl that you was dating slept with you and then slept with him. And you guys met or okay, let me rewind that whole phrase because you didn't know each other. Hold on, because that's let me back it up. Okay, look. Woo. Let's say you was fucking a girl. she was fucking somebody else, but didn't tell you. Would that bother you?
Say that again.
You heard her.
If you was
It would
dating,
bother you. Like that's
Say that again.
100%.
Okay,
If she
hold
was
on.
fucking
If you
you,
was-
and
if you was dating somebody, you weren't exclusive, she fucked you, and then she fucked somebody else, would that bother you?
If I found out
Yeah.
and we're dating,
No, you're just dating. You're not exclusive.
oh,
You're dating.
I'm good with it.
You a goddamn lie.
We're
Look,
dating.
He paused too long. You thought on that.
Why you always
lying?
I'ma just say,
No, she didn't hit me with that. She hit me with it.
because I'm gonna tell you something off top. If a
Real
man
talk.
found out, if a man that was sexing a woman found out that another man was sexing her too, y'all would be like, "Fuck you."
Do I know him? Do I know him?
No, you
Oh,
don't.
we gotta have conversation.
Oh,
I
you
need
don't
to
know
know
him.
where it's at and the why, because she don't necessarily need to get cut, but we need to have a talk.
I'm not
I'm
mad.
talking from the beginning. I already told y'all, we having conversations
Yeah.
from the gate. I
I'm not
ain't you know, it ain't gonna be no surprises because I'm on you. I'm like, okay, what's up with you? What you got going on? Who you seeing? Who you sexing? What all of that?
Okay,
You know
you
what I
gonna ask
mean?
that in the first 3 dates? Are you gonna ask?
Yes.
And if I was
Hell
catching
yeah.
feelings, I let her know I was catching feelings. I would let her know that.
Okay.
In the process of dating. But if that happened, I'm like, okay, all right, it is what it is. And she's letting me know by what she did, where she's at with it. And I'm good. I'm like, all right, I'm good with it. And if I was catching feelings, I'm like, all right, I guess them feelings are gonna be cut and they're gonna be gone.
Okay, so let me ask y'all this. So if the man never asks and the man just assumes that it was just you while y'all are dating, and you guys you still talk to the girl like frequently, and then, but you never ask no questions, right? Is she wrong for communicating with another guy and having that relationship over there? Is that a wrong situation? Because you never asked. You never asked.
Go ahead, Doug.
Don't ask, don't tell, I guess, you know, in this situation, you know what I'm saying? Hey, if I really wanted to know, I'd ask. And she probably living under the creed that, hey, he didn't ask me, so I ain't gonna say nothing.
Right.
If it ain't
well,
broke,
a lot of times
if
you're
it ain't
right,
broke, don't try to fix it.
Mr. Millionaire mindset. You're right, because I've had conversations and I've asked, are you talking to other people? Like, what's going on? And the response that I've got was, yes, I'm talking to other people, but I'm focused in on you, or I want to talk to you. My interest is with you. I really don't know what to do with that, but that was the answer that I got.
I was about to ask. So what do you say when a gentleman comes at you like that?
I mean, it leaves it open to, you talk to who you talking to, and I'm talking to who I'm talking to, because if he says, okay, I'm only talking to you and only you, and I want to be exclusively with you and only you, and you're going to be my girl, you're going to be my old lady, you're going to do then we've established something.
Mm-hmm.
But if that conversation is not had, or that conversation didn't get to that point, then I feel like that guy has left it open to me to talk to other people, because in my mind, he already told me that he's talking to other people, but he's interested in me. I could be interested in him, but.
Okay, I got a question.
All that takes time though, to figure out if you really want to rock with somebody like that and be exclusive. It doesn't just come right out from the beginning.
Right.
That's true.
But actions speak. actions speak
Ac-
loudly. So what happens is if he is saying, hey, I'm talking to other people, or if I talk to other people, but I'm focusing on you, but he is focusing on me and he's doing X, Y, Z, 1, 2, 3 with me or for me, then naturally I'm gonna spend more time with this guy, whether he's talking to other people or not, because he's showing me that this is where he wants to be, if that makes sense.
So
But it's not gonna
how do
stop
you
me.
know? How do you know if that's right or wrong?
You don't know. It's just a part of the cards being played. You just got to make sure that you're safe.
See, I'm a serial monogamist.
That's
Me
not a
too.
bad
I can
thing.
only talk to one guy.
Exactly.
I can't keep.
And that to me, like back in the day, Sean, we go way back with homies, and we seen a lot of shit that folks have done, in the past.
Yeah.
But I've never seen, or I've never known people to have multiple relationships or multiple trying to get to know each other. I've always known that, these are the guys talking. I'm with her. She thinks I'm with her, but I'm also with her. So you ain't being honest with it. You know what I mean? So when you have people that are honest with it, it's kind of hard to know when to show that guy that or that girl that you really, really are into. I'm a big energy person.
Well, when does trust come into play? Because you got to trust somewhere.
That part, because
y'all got a little thing called women's intuition. You know what I mean?
And I'm spot on every single time.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell we call ours.
Never wrong.
Spot on every time.
Gut feeling. So you know what I mean? If there's let's say like for you, Nita, if there were two guys and you were trying to figure out, what was the right thing or who was the right thing, right? What's the vibe? Who do you vibe with? Beyond any physical, like, how does that nigga make you feel when you look at him, when he looks at you, when he talks to you, what he says to you, how he says it to you, how he treats you, the actions? You talked about the actions.
It depends on what that person wants, though. Doug. I mean, is it finances? How's he dressed? How's he smell? It's more than, the vibe is one thing, yeah, but hey, he's a nice
You
guy.
got to go on simple, basic things sometime, and then all the rest of the stuff come into play. You look at the whole
is
shebang,
what that person
right?
want. Is what that person's emotions or feelings toward that particular person. That's how I would look at it.
She might not need money or somebody to dress fly. She might just need a good dude that just treat her right.
That's what I'm saying.
So that's why I'm saying you talking about superficial stuff.
But I'm saying,
talking about
it may be women that says, hey, he's a nice guy. Yes. But you know what? He's only sitting there bringing in $24,000 a year. I really can't rock with him.
Okay.
No disrespect to anybody making $24,000 a year. I'm just saying.
Let me ask y'all a question. If you're dating, like for the dudes, because I'm only speaking. My sisters know these are questions that women want to know. So if you're dating a woman, if you're dating multiple women, how do you divide your time? How do you divide your energy? How do you do you do a certain thing for someone and then do a certain thing for someone? You know what I mean, like, how do you divide your time?
You talking like
Wait, are you talking about a cheater?
No,
no, not at all.
I'm talking about
a single person that just got options.
That dates.
It's just dating.
Okay, well, just give me a second.
A
Look,
single person.
She over there trying to get it together.
We giving it to Lanita tonight because it's her birthday tomorrow. So she's turning up right now, and we go look.
She's like, hold up, are we talking about cheaters?
Yeah, like
oh, that's a whole other
we
podcast.
divide time and yeah. What was the question, Nick?
Look, she was trying to process. She was asking how do we divide our time to see these different people.
So how do men divide their time to see different people?
Right. So the women.
I have an answer for that.
Okay, go ahead.
As a woman,
it's lies.
A woman.
Wow.
No,
not necessarily.
Yeah.
Not if you're communicating. You got 7 days in a week.
Okay, wait, hold on. let's be 100% transparent. If you're dealing with 2 people or 3 people, or whoever many people, and you're dividing your time, what are you gonna say? I'm going to the mall with my homeboy for 3 hours. I'm going to no, you're going to lie. You have to lie to one girl to
I
go
already
with the other
got
girl.
plans. No,
And
I
listen,
already
Yeah,
got
that's what I'm saying.
plans.
I already got
So
plans.
okay, so you're gonna say, so you're borderline lying. Okay, babe, I'm gonna see you a little later. I got plans tonight.
absolutely, because you don't have
That's not a lie.
if you're
Uh-uh.
dating.
No, I didn't say. I
Thank
said
you.
borderline
Thank you,
lying
Judy.
because,
Thank you.
mind you, when you omit the truth, you're not telling them 100% truth. So you got to tell a white lie, or you're omitting the truth. You're not telling the full truth. You're gonna say,
But,
yeah, I got plans
okay,
tonight, but you're
so-
not gonna tell old girl
There's
that
2
you got
things.
plans with
Hold on.
Keisha
Hold
at
on.
6, and you gonna meet with you gonna meet with
Hey,
somebody
We
else.
done, we
at
done
night.
turned up her
Hold on,
blood
Nita.
pressure. Look
Yes,
at
we
it. Look
did.
at
Look,
oh,
But what I'm
we
saying
struck a
is it
chord.
really
Hold on.
considered a
Take a
lie
shot
if
of
you
that
don't
tequila,
ask what the
girl.
plans are?
Absolutely
If he
not.
say, I got plans.
Hold on, Tootie. There's 2 things. The first thing is, are you honest with the people that you're dating? Do you let them know that you're dating other people? That's number 1.
You're not gonna let people know.
Most men or most women find it hard to do that because they're afraid of losing something that may be good, right? So they eliminate that. The second thing is, if you are dating multiple people and you don't want to say that you're dating multiple people, all you have to say is you have plans. You don't have to tell them why, when, what, or where you're dating. You're not exclusive. Okay.
I'm asking questions. Do you have plans? Oh, what are you doing tonight? Do you
Oh,
mind?
Then if they lie, then
asking
that's a
friends.
lie.
Yeah, and then because if we're talking and you're like, oh, I'm going out tonight, or I have plans tonight. I'm like, oh, if you don't mind me asking, what are your plans? Who are you going with?
I'm
Who are you
going to
gonna
the
go
movies
see?
with Tamika.
why would you question them when you're not exclusive to them? Don't question them.
Okay, so if we're having sex, I have a right to question. I feel like I have a right to ask you what you're doing or where you're going. It may not be. It may not be how. It may not. I'm not gonna. I think it's how you ask the question. So if me and you were talking, we're dating, and you're telling me, and we've been talking or dating for a couple of months or whatnot, and you tell me that you have plans, I am gonna ask you, what are your plans tonight? Where are you going?
How long we
okay.
been dating? You said a couple of months?
Yeah, if I've been talking to you for about a month or so.
Oh yeah. You
I
gotta
mean,
be
because
right.
now there's a difference. Now there's
You
a
gotta be
difference
right.
if there's a difference if we've established that we're only fuck friends or fuck faces. If that's the case, I don't have no business
Damn,
asking
fuck
you
faces?
what you're.
Okay.
What did I say? Yeah, I like that.
Okay.
We
Okay.
established what it is from the beginning.
Right.
That's what I said. I've been
So
telling y'all.
if we're just fucking, then I don't have no business asking you anything. But if you're coming over and we're spending time together, you're paying my bills and we're going on dates and you're talking to this and you got me saved in your phone as names and all the other stuff, I'm definitely asking you, where are you going? Oh, okay. Well, what time? I'm asking you because
Ooh,
at that point I have a
But if he
right to
don't want
ask
to
you those
answer
questions.
it, then when he don't want to answer it, what?
So if they don't want to ask the question, if they don't want to answer the question, then at that point, that's what we call red flags. And that means that I can do whatever I want to do. And then when you ask me the question, I don't have to ask you, I don't have to answer you. So you be like, okay, well, what are you doing tonight? I'm gonna be like, oh, the same thing you was doing last night.
So for me, that's a couple. That's a couple right there.
Right.
He cheating now. He cheating.
Exactly.
Well, Tootie said once the legs open, y'all go together. So
That's not what I
it's different.
said.
No, you I know, I'm messing with you. You said
I'm like, y'all be hearing
you said
shit
it's
I
different.
say.
No, you just said everything changes once somebody's legs open up.
Well, it depends because if you're just fucking and the legs is open and you have it established, like, yo, what you doing? If you're calling me at 2:00 in the morning or midnight, and you're like, hey, what you doing? You already know what's up. Either you can come through or you can't come through.
Exactly.
But that's just fucking. But if you're in a relationship and it's just like you guys said, it's a different connection, it's a different vibe. So what relationships are building into a relationship, there's answers to questions that need to be, there's questions to answers.
Okay, let me ask you guys something else. When you're dating multiple people, do you compare and contrast while dating?
Yes, you're supposed to.
Okay.
You got to
Absolutely.
figure out what suits you best. What's your flavor?
Yeah.
I like
All
her
aspects.
because of XYZ. I like
Okay.
this one because of her conversation and her drive. I like this one because she just talk nasty. Whatever the case may be, you got a little bit of something that you like about every person, and you got to find the one that you like the most stuff with. And,
Mhm.
and that's where you decide to ride if you decide to do that. Some people don't know how to settle down.
That's
Right.
true. That's true.
Okay. So I'm gonna ask the whole panel. Have any of y'all in your history ever had someone upset with you, even though they knew it wasn't exclusive? Have you had a woman or a man that you dated, just dated, non-exclusive, and they got mad at you when they found out that you were dating somebody else?
Yes, I have.
You have? Okay. Toot toot.
Kind of. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Billy, Mr.
And
Moon?
I see, like Nika said, I'm always admitting things, so I usually don't get caught. So,
So you just be
Ah.
omitting stuff?
but
Oh,
you,
okay.
but you
Damn.
gotta understand. Hold on. Let me clarify. You understand? You see a whole lot of platinum on this right here. And this ain't silver. This platinum. That was years ago. I'm talking 20s. I'm talking early 30s. It was
Right.
years ago. So, yeah, I did a lot of omitting. I'm sorry. I'm gonna leave it at that.
How do y'all know when it's the one? Like if you're dating
Sometimes you
2
don't
or
know. You just
3,
find out 15 years later.
Who said that?
Yes, we
Who
done
said
passed
that?
up a lot of gems. You know what I'm saying?
Nika said that?
Yeah,
Yeah,
she said
sometimes you don't
sometime you
know.
find out 15 later when it's gone. You don't miss it
Exactly.
until it's gone. Sometimes it's like that, you know.
Exactly.
Um,
I'm
That's
just
good.
right here, right there.
hey,
That one.
it's one of them. You roll the dice. You know what I mean? Crapped out.
Okay.
Not all the time, though.
Not all the time.
No, but
Not all the
I had a guy that I was dealing with some years and years and years and years and years and years ago.
You ain't that old.
Yeah, I am that old.
No, 37.
I will fuck you up for saying you're that old.
I am though.
Damn.
This heifer.
Let's let her have it.
She
Let's let her be
capping.
great. It's her birthday
She
tomorrow.
capping. Let her be great. Go
Let her be
ahead. Go
great.
on.
Tomorrow's her birthday.
Happy birthday, boo. That's my gift to you.
Look, this is your do you, boo?
I am
You
old
can
though.
cap out tonight. Go ahead.
Mm-hmm. But no, some many years in moons ago, I was seeing a guy, and the guy went away, and how do I say this? So the guy went away, and I met somebody else.
Mhm.
And when the guy came back, he was like, yo, you know what's going on? Da, 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 I ain't seen you, I heard from you. Da, da. And I'm like, oh, I'm seeing somebody. At that point, did I get married? Or I might have got married. I think I was married or engaged or something like that. But the guy was mad. Like he was really upset. He was mad. And he actually didn't speak to me for a long time. But
See, so my question to you men, if a girl is honest to you and is honest with what she's saying to you, why is it that sometimes y'all will get mad at her realness, basically?
You gotta
Pertaining,
respect it.
yeah, pertaining to what? Pertaining to dating?
So let's say if you guys are dating, let's say you're dating 2 women, right? And let's say you're really into this one, and the other one is really feeling you. So you cut off the one that is really feeling you. Now she's pissed off because she don't know what happened, and you're with the one that you were feeling. And then all of a sudden that shit don't work out.
Mm,
Yeah, it's rough. I mean,
yeah.
communication, man, is key to it all because you got to be real with folks the same way they're being real with you. You know, you have to keep it real and have that conversation and say, hey, you know, however you feel about that person, let them know. But hey, have something else that works better for me. You know what I mean? And be honest enough to say that. Will they be mad? Yeah, sometimes they will be. I've passed up some jewels that kept it tucked low, you know, and they took that like, damn, you went off with old girl and then needed 15 years later, like you could have had all this yummy goodness, you know what I'm saying? But you let it go. You wanted to deal with her over there, you know? So it goes both ways. Sometimes they get mad, sometimes they go in silence, and you find out 20 years later that, you know, she was really the one.
My next question. Go ahead, Philly.
No, I was say I agree with I would agree with Sean 100%. I think he's been saying this since the podcast started. It's all about communication.
Yeah,
you got to be transparent with each other. Communication is the key. So yeah,
agreed. Wait, y'all. Jeez, this one is a good topic.
We done stirred up some nerves and pushed some buttons and had people yelling and swigging they drink around and everything. Like, what was the question? What was the question?
The pre-birthday jump.
Y'all talking about cheaters? Oh, I got something to y'all.
Hold on.
Either doing a shot.
Mhm.
Podcast. Happy mother boop birthday.
Okay, for real.
Yeah,
She gonna be snoring and slobbing on her pillow tonight.
For real.
And it's gonna feel so good.
No, it's my birthday, bitch. Like,
I know that's right.
Go shorty, it's your birthday. We gonna party like
Oh,
it's
yeah.
your birthday. Hey.
And one of y'all got to send that to her tomorrow when she wake up, for sure.
Look, send me a picture.
just talk real loud. How you doing, girl? What's going on? Stop
Right.
I'm so glad I don't have to work tomorrow.
Must
It's a
be nice.
beautiful thing.
Same.
Martin Luther the King, huh?
I never work on Monday.
Yes, it is.
Beautiful thing.
Well, that's right. It is an okay day. Exactly.
Okay, y'all. I'm gonna ask
Ms. Tootie, you kind of quiet over there. You don't
be
never be
listening.
this quiet when I be watching y'all little podcasts and stuff. You be chiming in on them, going in.
I
You
do,
kind
but
of
see,
low
I
key.
listen. I'm
She's
listening.
Okay.
She's a listener for real.
I do
she a
notice
listener?
that. And then
Okay.
she'll come with her thunder.
You taking
Yeah.
all
Tootie
them
listen.
things
Then you a
And
wise
yes,
man. That's what
you're
I
right.
do.
Because
Ain't nothing
Tootie will
wrong
shut
with
you
that.
down in a heartbeat. She'll
Yeah.
be like, hold up. And then she has that, her middle finger is the truth.
Like that?
Yeah.
Fact.
Yeah.
I didn't
It comes
say
through.
that.
And it comes
I
through
don't know
hard.
what y'all heard. Yeah, for real.
Guess what? I'm like, nah, because I aim for clarity. See, y'all probably don't know, but I don't see well. So I have to listen. So that's why I'm being quiet.
Hey, them senses is king. You on K9, huh?
Okay. All right.
I ain't mad at you, girl.
I hear you.
I listen real well. That's the key, though. You got to be a good listener. That way you know what
and
the
you know
hell's
that
really going on.
I found out that I wasn't a good listener when I started fighting for my eyesight. All shit aside, I was like, damn, that's what you said? That ain't what I heard. Yeah. So I listen now with intent to understand, because I don't think I ever did that before.
I guess that's true. When you lose one of your senses, the other senses just become that more prominent.
Yeah, but I mean, I should have asked for a better memory too, because mine ain't shit.
Okay. I'm about to say she like that Dave Chappelle episode where the little midget transcriber is on the backpack. Like you said.
Right.
Like this is exactly what you said.
There I am.
Yeah, is she her own little personal No, I heard what you said. I was exactly
listening. This is what you said. Yeah, I do.
Repeat it back verbatim.
Oh my God, that's too funny.
I ain't mad at that.
Damn. Okay, y'all. So we all agree when you dating multiple people and you don't express that it's exclusive, you can do what you want, right? Male or female. If nobody asks no questions and you don't express it, you can do whatever you want.
Right? If we got the definition of dating, broken down. You know what I mean? I don't, until they say you're exclusive.
Right.
What if a guy never so what do you do if a guy, and this is just a general question I just popped up in my head. So what if a guy wants to be in a relationship, but he never asked you if you want to be exclusive? Guys, Like, if that is that a thing, and the girl's just supposed to follow the lead? Like, what do you do?
Man, this ain't osmosis. This ain't like mindreader.com. Like, you got to speak for yours. Shoot your
close mouth.
shot.
Absolutely.
You got to
Close mouth don't
talk
get fed.
and say,
Close mouth
you
don't
know,
get fed.
yeah, I
If
want
you
you, girl.
don't-
I need you to be mine and mine only.
So he
Like,
has to say that.
he has to
Otherwise,
say that. Otherwise, you're not assuming.
it's a free-for-all.
I don't know about all that, but
Oh,
you
but
know,
she's saying, what if he? She's saying, what if he doesn't say it? Is it?
Yeah.
I mean, does the woman have to come out and go, hey, what's going on? What are we?
they usually do. They usually do.
And that to
Right.
me is the problem. Why does the woman always have to come to the man and ask? Why don't the men say what they want?
It's a game of cat and mouse. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly, which is today's world.
Look, we're too old to be playing cat and mouse. Either you
Oh,
gonna make
Listen,
me
we
or
ain't
you
listen.
not.
We ain't talking about right now, because you'll get the live and direct. You know, it's live. It's not Memorex. Like, I'm gonna give it to you, you know,
What you
live and
mean?
direct. But we talking about back in the day, it might have been something
Oh.
different. We grown ass men and women here now that's had plenty of experience. You know, I ain't got platinum, but I got a little bit of,
So a
you
man,
know,
so a man
silver
should,
up in there.
so a man
So I've
should,
been
so a
around.
man should say it, Sean. That's what you're saying.
Absolutely, I think a man should.
Yeah,
say
if you have
it.
intentions
The man
on
hold on, the man is the lead, right? Y'all want the men to be the lead, so
I like
the
that.
man should be the one to justify whatever they
I
want.
like that. I like
well,
that.
listen, I don't give a damn who say it. If somebody catch feelings and they happen to have a slip of the tongue and say, I'm really feeling you, or I love you, or whatever comes out their mouth to let you know that it's more than just a casual thing, you go from there. You go from there and discuss what the future is going to look like. And you lay out the terms. And if that person agrees with what it is, that's what it is. You move forward from there.
My millionaire mindset. Let me ask you a question. If you, you know, if back in the day, if you was dating a woman and the woman says, I want to be with you, I'm falling in love with you, but you're seeing Cindy, Kathy, Katie, whatever, you're seeing 4 other women, and that woman comes to you and tells you how she feels, would you tell her, well, look, I'm not ready because I'm dating so and so, so and so, and so and so? Or would you say, well, I'm not ready?
Yeah, I've done it, been there, done that. I had to either say, nah, I don't think I would, you know, be honest in saying that I'm ready to just settle down like that. Or I'll be like, well, shit, I got some thinking to do, and I didn't shut some shit down to go that route. Cut off like completely, because you start analyzing and thinking about everybody that you might be associating yourself with, spending time with, giving your time, and you start checking off pros and cons. Nope. Okay. Well, she can go. It's not a problem, because I'm always paying every time we go somewhere. She ain't got no money. She broke. She left her purse.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? I mean,
really?
come on. I'm keeping it 100. I'm keeping it 100.
I'm gonna tell y'all something.
I didn't say I was big money bag sugar cat daddy. Like, no,
Listen,
you gotta bring your weight.
Men, if y'all date women that expect you to pay for everything, she is the wrong one.
Hello, that's what I'm saying. She got checked off the list of the 4 that you mentioned. Cut. You start cutting.
A man should not have to pay for everything. I don't believe in that. I think that's bullshit. Everybody wants to live in these traditional ways back in the 60s. It ain't like that shit no more. We're in the 2023s now, and it takes 2 people to make a household.
Well, remember,
it takes a 2 income to really have a home and a house for your children and your loved ones. So miss me with all the bullshit about, I want the woman to cook, clean, do this, and I want the man to do all the work. No, fuck that shit.
Let me ask this question.
Your girl got some stuff to say.
Let me ask this question. So somebody that I know was dating this girl, and they were exclusive, but he moved out of state, and they were trying to decide if they were going to stay together, break up, whatever the case may be. So he was like, well, what things are important to you? And he telling her, sex 3-4 times a week. And I want to cook at home. I want to eat at home, or a home cooked meal, whatever. Like he named the things that he wanted. He was like, so what things do you want, so we can meet in the middle? And she says, well, I like to eat out, so I'm gonna eat out every day. And he was like, but why do you have to eat out? Because I'm not gonna pay to feed you out to eat all the time, but I don't mind cooking, right? So, and she was like, and you want sex that much, that's too much for me. I have to find you a stand-in.
Oh shit.
Deuces, baby.
Deuces.
And so that right there was like the nail in the coffin, because I'm like, how dare you say I'm not gonna sleep with you that much, I'm gonna find you a stand-in? And you're not willing to do shit. I was like, that was the most selfish thing I have ever heard in my life.
I agree.
At that point, you are no longer a necessity. You
At
know
all whatsoever.
Expendable.
Very much so.
Period.
Kick rocks. We it's a done deal. Nail in the coffin. Nail in the coffin.
That's how I felt.
But look, y'all, I'm not gonna stop here, but I'm gonna conclude the recording. I personally think dating multiple while single can be a good thing. Being a serial monogamous can waste a lot of years of your life. However, communicate, be honest, tell people how you feel, enjoy your life. Life is too damn short to be dating just one person to figure out who the fuck they are.
And hoping I will not be rose from fences.
Like, no, you need to date multiple people and enjoy your life. Like, figure it out for yourself. Get the vibe. And if the vibe is right, shut down, shop, and vibe with that person if that person is for you. And on that note, I love y'all. We will see you Wednesday. One love. Subscribe to L.U.S.T. Let us be truth. And hold on before we go. I got my boys, Mr. Millionaire Mindset. We got Mr. Philly on here. And I know I said it in the beginning, but I'm going to say it again. They got their own podcast called Thought Candy on YouTube. They go on every Monday. Y'all subscribe to them. They're super dope. 2 men speaking their truth. Dopeness. And we're going to do some co-eds with L.U.S.T. podcasts with them. So
that's dope.
So enjoy.
Absolutely. Thank you.
And we definitely gonna vibe together, y'all. I love
we love for y'all to pull up.
Absolutely.
Pull up on me.
Pull up
on me.
One love,
Pull up on me.
One love. Nice talking
I enjoyed
with y'all.
y'all tonight.
Yes.
All right, you guys have